So here's my first 3-minute video, so hang on. This comment refers to Dr. Robert Malone. It's not the first comment, and it won't be the last, referring to him as some kind of gotcha because he's made some statements not favorable to the mRNA vaccines. So let's talk about them. Point 1. I don't care how smart a person is. I don't care how credentialed they are. If they make an opinion that's not backed up by the preponderance of the evidence and the consensus of science, then they are wrong, or most likely wrong. And that includes me, but it's also why I post the data and the research that I am backing my opinions up with. As smart as he is, Dr. Malone has made several comments and statements about the vaccine that are obviously wrong and easily fact-checked. Easily fact-checked. So easily fact-checked and so wrong, it saddens me that he's made these statements, actually. Point 2. He's not the inventor of mRNA vaccines. Now let's give credit where credit is due. He was the researcher and an author on 2 papers that were seminal in mRNA vaccine research, showing that mRNA injected into a cell, transfected into a cell, can produce the protein in that cell. The first paper, published in 1989, he was the first author, and it showed that RNA in a liposome could be used to transfect another cell to produce a protein. Seminal work. The second paper showed it in vivo, that it could be used in mouse muscle to do the same thing. So let's make a couple points about those papers. They're seminal papers. They're important in the development of mRNA vaccines. That is a given. He was not the only researcher and author on those papers, so calling him the inventor of mRNA vaccines is a little disingenuous. Also, it took hundreds and hundreds of scientists to figure out how to turn that into a vaccine. But we also need to be clear that those were not the first 2 papers to show that mRNA could be introduced by liposomes into another cell to produce a protein. This one, from 1978 in Nature, showed it 12 years before. Third and last point. He's actually admitted that the vaccine can be useful in some groups, even though his limitations there are not backed up by science and data. And importantly, he is fully vaccinated with the Moderna vaccine, as is his family, so take that as you will. So to wrap up, it's not the gotcha you think it is. Don't post about it. Point 1, he's a single man that's made an opinion that's not backed up by the preponderance of the evidence. Point 2, he's not the inventor of mRNA. He's wrote some good papers, but he's not the only one. There's thousands more. And point 3 is he's fully vaccinated, so